I should put a warning on this video because it's kind of crazy, but
I'm Keith, winner of the Bad Boy membership contest. I recently joined the Bad Boy membership, but I wish I'd done it a long time ago because the content is the real deal. It helps you become more secure, confident, and masculine, which will help you in all aspects of your life, but especially with women. So thank you for the prizes that I won, but the real thanks is for the powerful content. Get on the Bad Boy membership now. You won't regret it.
Go to badboymembership.com. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com.
What's going on? It's your boy My Cunningham. Shout out to Lucario. Shout out to the supporters. Shout out to everybody that's on that Bad Boy membership. Shout out to everybody that checks out the Real Game No Theory show on Sundays. Currently being broadcasted at 12 Eastern, 12 noon p.m. Eastern time, all right? Shout out to everybody that supports that. Appreciate the guys that call in and share their stories because we all get to learn from it. We all get to some game from it, all right? So what I'm going to talk about today is pornography. What I want to talk about is pornography. And see, I wanted to bring up pornography because, you know, we get a lot of flack. You know, a lot of people get a lot of, you know, there's a bad connotation about pornography. A lot of people love to say, oh, you know, don't watch porn because it desensitizes you and it's not real and so on and so forth. Okay. The thing is that there's a lot of different aspects to pornography. And before we judging pornography itself is like just simply saying that guns are bad. Guns are bad. You know, we seem to forget that a gun is an inanimate object, right? A gun is only dangerous when a person picks it up and points it at someone and pulls the trigger. You get what I'm saying? So pornography itself, in and of itself, is not necessarily dangerous. Pornography could be considered art. It could be considered also a reference, right? It could be also a reference to sex technique. I remember when I was younger, really trying to understand game. I remember I went on to, I think it was Pornhub or I think it was X videos, and I typed in how to eat pussy. Understand? And it was interesting because my girl at the time, I was able to make her squirt for the first time using the techniques that I learned from that particular video. You understand? And I still use those techniques today. It was some finger techniques and cunnilingus techniques that they talked about in the video. But with those very techniques, I was able to make my girl at the time squirt for the first time. And it was a great experience for her and myself, right? And even today, I still use those techniques where I use my finger a lot because let me tell you, I gotta use my finger because you know, like these new chicks, I don't put my mouth on them like that, but I still want to give them pleasure. So I still use my fingers a lot. You understand? I still give their vagina some type of attention in the realm of foreplay. You understand? And so I use my finger on them a lot, and it's a very pleasurable experience, and it also makes them very wet, and it also makes the sex better overall because it stimulates the vaginal canal, and it makes them, you know, much more excited, and a lot, you know, women appreciate that. And so this, you know, because of that appreciation, because of that stimulation, because there's more foreplay, because there's more juices flowing and more sexual energy and everything like that, I end up having a better sexual experience with most of my partners. You get what I'm saying? So I say that to say that stuff I learned from porn. You understand? So my thing is, instead of blaming porn, right, which is basically the inanimate object, we have to look at ourselves. Now, I know there's a lot of guys out there that they can get addicted to porn, right? And they watch it too much, and they might beat off, 50, 60 times a day or whatever it is. I don't know. Or you get a certain addiction, and the thing is, in my opinion, I'm not a clinician about this, but addiction is something that is, that a person, it's like a condition that a person has to deal with, right? So addiction can be, a lot of, I feel like there's people out there that have addictive qualities, right? Meaning that when they discover something that, alters their mind or their body chemically, they can become addicted. And I think that has a lot to do with how you're built, like your genetics, because there are some people that have addictive qualities, and then there's some people that don't have addictive qualities. And so with that being said, I don't think we should blame porn. I think we should look more at the person watching the porn to say, well, do they have addictive qualities? Are there other things in their life that they find to be addictive? Do they indulge in substances to the point where it stops them from being productive members of society? You get what I'm saying? So it's not the porn that's the issue. It's the person. And I'm doing this video as a follow-up to my last video when I was talking about, understanding, the different reasons why we shouldn't be like shamed for desiring sex. And it's the same thing with porn. You shouldn't be shamed for watching porn, especially if you have a purpose behind why you're watching the porn, like I did. Like I said, of course I used to beat off the porn too. Shit, I still beat off the porn. But I do it in a strategic way. I do it at certain points. Like I'm not addicted to it. It's like, when people say, "Oh, I can stop when I want." Like that's literally, that's the truth. Because I don't always watch porn. I actually haven't watched porn in a few days now. That's crazy. But I don't watch porn all the time. But sometimes, all right, for example,
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
you should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.
You know, I talked about how porn can be a reference. Porn can also provide exercise or practice for stamina and technique, right? Because listen, you know, I'm at a point now where my sex game is a little bit more customized, where that good feeling that you get when your penis is, you know, sliding in and out of the vagina, it's like I have the ability to you know, use different techniques where I could do long strokes, I could do short deep strokes, I could do, you know, shallow strokes. I do different things to stop myself from getting too caught up in the good feeling that's gonna make me come. But how I was able to develop that skill was through years and years of watching porn and, you know, beating off or but not just beating off so I can nut, but beating off to. I should put a warning on this video because it's kind of crazy, but again, you know, there's no shame in this. There's no shame in this. Like, I watch porn as a reference. I watch porn as an exercise. Like, just like how somebody might go to the gym to work out, I watch porn to exercise the different types of stimulation on the shaft of my penis. Like, real talk. You know, sometimes I edge. Sometimes, like I said, I practice different ways of, you know, feeling the strokes and doing different things. So when I'm actually having sex, I can customize my sexual experience. You see what I'm saying? And so what I'm trying to say is that based on the person that I am, when I watch porn, I have a purpose around it. I don't just watch porn just to nut, or I just watch porn just to, oh, she got a fat ass, I want to beat off to it. I'm not addicted to it. I use it for a reason. Like, it's some parts of my day where it's like, I know I'm gonna go see somebody, or I know I'm gonna have sex, or I know, you know, I gotta do something that night, and I might watch porn, and I might edge a couple of times, and I might get myself excited, you know, to even, you know, to enhance the anticipation of the sex that I'm gonna have that evening, or whatever it is. You get what I'm saying? Or whatever plans I have for that day or that weekend or whatever it is. And then you have sometimes where it's like I spend a certain amount, like I'm with a chick, and then maybe I'm with another chick, and then I'm with another chick, and then there's sometimes where I gotta watch porn just and probably like rub one out just to kind of get back to my center. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's because I understand the relationship that I have with porn. And it's not a shameful thing, and it's not like it's not an addictive thing. It's just, it's me knowing who I am in reference to porn. You get what I'm saying? So I want guys to understand that porn is not necessarily a bad thing. You understand? The negativity comes from the people watching the porn. Porn itself, there's nothing wrong with it. There's people out there, they getting paid. There's a whole economy, websites, advertising. You know, a lot of people are eating off of it. You know, a lot of people are feeding their families and creating generational wealth and doing their thing. And me personally, being an entrepreneur and all that, I'm not mad at that. I mean, I get on YouTube and I make content, and I want people to support my shit, right? So why I'm gonna knock somebody else for doing what they do and creating whatever content they create? You know what I'm saying? Why would I shame them or act like it's bad that whatever it is that they're doing is bad? You understand? Porn is what you make it, is what I'm trying to say, basically, right? Porn is what you make it. Pornography is what you make it, right? Because again, this all comes back to game, and the truth is inside you, right? It all comes back to you making the choice and you making certain decisions in reference to other things, right? That's what it's really all about. That's really what we're talking about. And for you to shame the object, or for you to act like there's something wrong with the object, when the truth is, and no offense to anybody, but the truth is there may be something wrong with you. You understand? So if you're actually addicted to porn, maybe you need to get help. Or if you, maybe you're not fully addicted to it, right? But maybe you only watch it to beat off. And what I'm saying is there's a lot of different reasons to watch porn. Porn can be used as a reference. Porn can be used as a you know, a stamina builder. A porn can be used to explore your own body, to understand what stimulates you. You understand? Porn can be used. Shit, you could watch porn with your sexual partners and use it as a function of foreplay. So you could watch it with them and be like, ooh, let's try what they're doing. And again, it's a reference. There's a lot of different positions shown in porn. Again, I researched, you know, techniques on how to stimulate the vagina and how to do cunnilingus, how to make a woman squirt, all these different things. All these different things can be learned by watching porn. But if you're just looking at porn like, yo man, I'm on some semen retention shit, and niggas that watch porn, there's something wrong with them, and that's why I don't watch porn, and blah blah blah. that's very judgmental, and you're actually you're not seeing fully you're not seeing the possibilities of everything fully, and you're not really being honest with yourself either, because again, that's you blaming porn for what people do. You understand? We can't blame a gun for killing someone, because even after the gun goes off, it's the person that goes to jail, not the gun, right? The gun doesn't serve a life sentence. It's the person that serves a life sentence. So it's not about porn being so wrong and so nasty and so dirty. What are the people doing? What are the people doing that are watching porn? What are they doing? Right? Are you using porn to benefit yourself, or are you the type of person that is indulging in the art of pornography and not being sensible about your choices? You know what I'm saying? Are you sitting here all day beating off the porn, or are you being a productive member of society? These are the choices that you're making. It has nothing to do with the porn. It has everything to do with the choice that the person makes. So don't just be ready to to shame porn. Porn has done a lot for me. You understand? Porn has done a whole lot for your boy, and I'll be the first to say that. You understand? And a lot of the women that enjoy time with me, they don't even know necessarily that they're benefiting from porn as well. You get what I'm saying? So don't be ashamed because you watch porn. You know, if anything, be ashamed because there are things you need to work on in yourself. You understand? And don't necessarily be ashamed either. You just need to understand that there's probably things that you need to work on in yourself. If you actually have an addictive condition or addictive personality trait in your, you know, in your personality profile psychologically, then that might be something that you need to get therapy for, or you need to work on it. But it almost has nothing to do with the actual porn itself, right? The art of porn, or the websites, or whatever it is. You understand? It's like when fat people blame McDonald's for their obesity. It's like, come on. Nobody put a gun to your head and told you to eat that many Big Macs. All right. So let's not blame the burgers. Let's blame the choice that you made to eat the burgers. You understand? That's the real problem. You understand? So we have to know where to put the negative judgment. We have to understand what's really happening when we make certain choices in life. You understand? So let's not be angry at porn. If you're gonna be angry at somebody, be angry at yourself, and then realize that we got to do better. Realize that there's things you need to work on. Realize that you have to make better choices. You know what I'm saying? It's not porn's fault. You know, and even though some of the damn pornography actors, like some of the chicks, they always doing these documentaries about, oh my God, it was the worst part of my life. But when you watching the videos, it's like, bitch, you look like you're having a good time. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? But they wanna talk bad about it later because they're ashamed of what they did. You know, if you're truly ashamed of what you did, maybe you shouldn't have been doing it, but you have to be honest with yourself, and you have to learn. If you consider that a mistake, then you have to learn from it. You know, you have to look at yourself and say, hey, I made some mistakes, but anybody who's doing porn, if they're enjoying themselves, more power to them, because it is a craft and an art form that has demand. Let's be honest. There's demand. I mean, we got OnlyFans, we got X videos, we got Pornhub, and so many other websites, RedTube, like so many other websites, so many videos, and most of these videos have millions and millions of views. Ridiculous. Okay? And again, like I said, I watch porn. I still beat off the porn. I still edge to porn. I still work. I work on my stamina with porn. I've used porn to improve my sex life. I've used porn to enhance my life, period. And so I can't look at porn and act like it's a bad thing. And you have to make that choice for yourself as well. All right. So it's your boy, My Cunningham. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. And remember to check out the Bad Boy membership. Remember to check out the Game Kings documentary. And remember, if you're on the Bad Boy membership, you can stream the Game Kings documentary at any time. Okay, because it is actually a part of the Bad Boy membership. But if you just want a copy of the Game Kings documentary, a digital copy for yourself, then go to mrlocario.com. All right. So remember, like, share, subscribe, share this with somebody who needs to hear this, somebody who you know is addicted to porn, or somebody you know who loves to talk bad about porn. Send this to them. All right. And remember, this channel has been demonetized. So make sure you check out that donation link in the description and send your boy some love. All right. Appreciate you. And always, and I hope you're having a great day. I truly do hope whoever's watching this right now, I hope you're having an awesome day. And always remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Go to badboymembership.com. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com.